They say the desert has restorative powers. Is it enough to restore the health of Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow? Or will a healthy James Conner face the Arizona Cardinals? And the Arizona Cardinals are back home in Glendale to take on the Cincinnati Bengals in a matchup of 1-3 teams looking for a win on Fox. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Mark Sanchez, I'm Kevin Kugler. Both teams are 1-3, but Mark, very different feelings around these two teams.
Oh, without a doubt, when your starting quarterback and franchise quarterback in Joe Burrow calls it a must-win game, you know there's a little tension. There's some serious anxiety about a game like this, but I'm getting high school throwback Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities vibes from this Arizona Cardinals team because things aren't always what they seem. They're awfully optimistic about this one.
There's no doubt about that, and the Bengals will be optimistic if they have a healthy Joe Burrow today.
Well, we'll break down all those mechanics in this broadcast, but he looked sharp. And he looked powerful off that base, that right foot, where he can really drive and layer the ball down the field in warm-ups. So let's see if it transfers to the game, and let's see if they take some pressure off and hand it to the other Joe Mixon.
Well, we'll see what happens because kickoff is coming up. But first, a look at By the Numbers brought to you by Sleep Number. And the comparison to these quarterbacks is something to see.
Well, if somebody told you before the season when Josh Dobbs, maybe 2 weeks before the season, shows up in Arizona that he's going to have better numbers than Joe Burrow, it'd be crazy, man. Nobody predicted that.
Nobody predicted it, including us. But we'll see if those numbers hold steady today under the hot Arizona sun. Joe Burrow and Josh Dobbs bringing their respective teams to the field. Kickoff coming up on Fox.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
96 degrees outside. It's a warm all weekend in Glendale, but inside State Farm Stadium with the roof closed today, a beautiful 72 degrees. Cincinnati and Arizona getting ready to kick off, and the AFC North getting a little tighter. Despite a 1-3 start, Zach Taylor's squad with a win today. They're right in the thick of that AFC North race. And in the NFC West, San Francisco, the lead dog right now, maybe not only in the West, but in the entire NFC. As we welcome in the third member of our crew right before kickoff and say hello to Laura Oakman. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Kevin. On Wednesday, the usually very even-keeled Lou Anarumo said he went, quote, Staten Island Italian on his defense, saying it was direct, it was clear, and according to Sam Hubbard, exactly what they needed to hear. The message, this is not us. Zach Taylor agreed, but added that applies to the full team. But he said, we've been here. We have a blueprint to get out. Today's map, Cincinnati has yet to score a first-half offensive touchdown, said Taylor. We got to get in the end zone early.
And each team has scored 297 points against the other. So something Mark Sanchez has to give.
Oh, I love it. I was waiting
head-to-head
for it.
matchup. Cincinnati wins the toss. They will defer. Joe Mixon will pace the sidelines expectantly as he watches the Arizona offense work against his defense. Evan McPherson ready to kick it off. Greg Dortch is the deep man. Arizona breaking out the all-black uniforms, brand new uniforms for Jonathan Gannon's squad in his first season as Cardinals head coach. And you could just sense the culture that Jonathan Gannon is building with Arizona, just being around this team this week.
Exactly right. The optimism is through the roof. And I know, and really his discernment, knowing when to tuck the ball, when to make certain throws, hasn't thrown an interception yet. I mean, that's what you want to see from a player like this who signed right before the season.
Well, and that's been the biggest key. Josh Dobbs will tell you that. Jonathan Gannon will tell you that. Offensive coordinator Drew Petzing says it. As long as he executes and does what they need him to do, like take care of the football, Arizona's going to have a chance in most games they play. See what they do here on first down from the 25-yard line. Conner, his first carry against the Bengals defense that has struggled against the run, and Conner fights forward for 5 yards.